I got three words for you: rigging, rigging, and rigging. They're all the same word, I know. Pretty lame intro. Anyway, there's so many rigging videos on YouTube. It's crazy. There's lots of websites, web pages on rigging tutorials and things like that. They all have a certain problem with them, and that is either that they are not descriptive enough, or they don't have any voice, or that they're too low quality you can't see them, or just some parts aren't explained properly. There's a great series of rigging made by GTA Mod Tutorials at youtube.com/GTA Mod Tutorials. It does a great series, and it's fantastic, but there's one problem: it's a series, so it's a bit long-winded, so it's kind of hard to follow, and it's very specific. I just wanted to show you how to rig a unrigged model of a character from a website. This one in particular, which is a bit of a dodgy model, from TurboSquid. It's the only guy I could find really that worked properly. He's going to need to have a texture as well. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to take a model and rig it and put it into San Andreas. Alright then, well, I guess we should get started now. Let's go into the DFFIO. If you don't have a DFFIO, lots of people ask about this. Just do a Google search for CAM script. That's KAMS space SCRIPT. Easy. Okay, import DFF, and we're going to select A. Make sure you always select A when you're doing stuff with people. Now select import DFF. Now choose where you have your DFF. I have I have a copy of LVPD1, I think. LVPD1.dff. Let's open that. And that will open it. I thought I had LAPD, but I must have deleted it. Anyway, this should work. So as you can see, if we zoom in here, it's imported our model. So as you can see, the guys are on the wrong way, but that is okay, because what we got to do is we got to, when we're rigging, we sort of got to model to fit what the imported PED needs, rather than model to fit what the model needs, if you know what I'm saying. So let's select the model, and we'll rotate the model instead of the imported PED, because we don't want to interfere with the PED, because that's exactly what we're trying not to do. So now that we got that happening, let's scale down our model to fit the size of the player. Now, to do this easier, you're going to want to go to the hierarchy over here on the palette thing. Choose Effect Pivot Only and Center to Object, and then choose Effect Pivot Only again. That'll just center the pivot point of the model to the middle of it, so that you can scale properly. Now scale in all axes down, and then move him down, and just get him in the general position, or the exact position of your PED, of your imported PED. Just put him in the same position, same scale, same size. Actually, what you might want to do is press F12 on your keyboard and type 000 for the coordinates, for the absolute world coordinates of your guy. Okay, now go back to scale and scale it down. Also, if you have a model with different parts, make sure they're all attached to one part of the model. So for example, you might select the stomach and attach all the parts that way. Just go editable mesh and then attach. Okay, make sure the guy is the correct scale. You're gonna have to make him the same size as the imported PED. Just a bit bigger. Alright. And as you can see, the arms are sticking way out, and the arms of the imported PED sticking way out, which is a bit not correct and not very good. We have to have the arms facing the same way as they are in the original model. So let's turn off this. Hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. Yeah, click on editable mesh, and now we've got half of the ped there. It might not happen for your model. For this particular model, it does. If it doesn't happen for your model, you'll have to do it both sides, but they don't have to be exactly the same. It looks cooler if they're not exactly the same, actually, I gotta say. So select all the verts, go into vertices mode, and select all the verts for the arm, and make sure ignore back facing is off. Anyway, let's rotate. Probably should have moved the pivot point, but we'll rotate and move. And that's all we gotta do. Just get it in the general position of the ped's arm. Might have to select more verts. Didn't select enough. This is going to take a little while to play around with. It's just pretty much just making it look right. You're probably only going to have snap to every 5 degrees on. Once you got that sorted, I'm going to just do a rough sort of thing of it. Right now, what this is going to do is it's going to make his hand move with when his fingers are supposed to move, which isn't so great, but you can play around with it. I don't really want to scale it. I don't want to go too much trouble because I haven't got much time left. Okay, now that we got this, the guy's looking correct. He's got his hands in almost the right place. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select the imported ped. Oops, the imported ped. And we're going to go down to editable mesh, select yes, and select vertices, select everything, make sure everything, absolutely everything is selected. Now click attach, and attach the imported ped to the, attach your new mesh to the imported ped. Now it really varies, but you'll have to play around with this maybe, but usually what you want to do is select match material to material IDs. Okay, now that's done that, press delete on your keyboard and then press attach. So it's deleted the old mesh and added the new mesh on top. So in 3ds Max, it'll automatically skin our character, which I think is absolutely awesome. The thing is with Gmax is you're gonna have problems and it won't automatically skin, unfortunately. Now go into one of the viewports, one of the wireframe style viewports, and select a bone that you want to select. I'm just gonna zoom right in and select this bone. I say this bone so much. Okay, select rotate tool and see if the guy moves. And it looks like he does move. Not very well. That's a bit sad. Select another part. Let's select an arm. See if this guy moves. Alright, seems like it moves. Very not right at all. It looks ugly. Very ugly. But as you can see, you can get him kind of doing the robot. Works alright. There's nothing wrong with it. It's alright. Not a problem. Let's select a leg just to be very sure that he's working all good. Very nice. That bit worked very well, actually. Happy with that. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. You got all that sorted. What you gotta do now is just select the new mesh. The only mesh still there.